Toto's gonna hang out on my shoulder today. A few weeks ago I was going through my regular YouTube business, watching videos, commenting too much. On a couple different vloggers' channels I saw comments about how the editing was bad because they used too many jump cuts, and I found this very interesting because personally I'm a fan of jump cuts, obviously. And I began wondering not so much why these people didn't like the jump cuts, but what they would prefer to watch instead. So I asked the commenters this question directly, but didn't really receive a response, so I decided to Google it. And after doing a bit of Googling, I came across a video from a fellow whom I can only assume is named Mike, because his channel is called Mike Rant. And in this video, Mike rants about how he dislikes jump cuts and why, predictably using no jump cuts at all during the video. And while he made some good points and I understand the argument a little bit better, I was so distracted by how badly I wanted to edit the video. So I did.
What is it with people using jump cuts in their blogs? You know the ones I'm talking about. Someone's just like saying a sentence. I went down to the shops. Almost every word is like a different shot of them saying that specific word. Now some people like Philip DeFranco and people like that have done a great job with it, right? The jump cuts are pretty cool for vlogs, you know, in that sense. But it's just like everybody's doing it now, and it's like, what's wrong with just conversing? Saying what you feel and or what you think or whatever, you know, just having a one-to-one conversation. If you think about like stand-up comedians, actors that are acting on stage in the theatre, people that are reading poetry, musicians up on stage, you know, they don't get another take. They've got to get it in one take. There's a spontaneity, there's like a organic feel to it, you know, that this will never be the same again, you know, it's a one-off thing. And I just think that doing all these jump cuts and all that and having vlogs where people are heavily editing, I think kind of takes away from that. Like, I think it's fine if you do it, right? I'm not criticising you, I'm not saying, oh no, it's rubbish, don't do it, blah 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 blah. I'm just saying, you know, it's like the equivalent of fashion on YouTube. Everybody does it. If you are going to use it, what I would say is use it in moderation. That way it'll be effective. I just think it takes the spontaneity out of vlogging. I'm not talking about editing, I'm just talking about like jump cuts where like every sentence has like 2 cuts in it. Okay, I've had my moan. Alright.
It ultimately seems that whether you like or dislike jump cuts is more a matter of opinion and what you like to watch rather than whether or not the person editing the video is actually good or bad at making videos. But I did want to comment on a couple of things that Mike points out in his video, one of them being that vlogs should be like having a conversation. I think it depends on what kind of vlog you're trying to make. Early on, YouTube seemed to be mainly for people who wanted to video blog or document their life through video, in which case, yes, a less edited video would offer up a more realistic chunk of that person's life. But then more and more people started posting vlogs for entertainment's sake. Jump cuts help keep videos entertaining because creators can monitor the pace of the video by using them. The other thing Mike mentions is that you don't see comedians or musicians on stage being like, oh, hold on, let me redo that so we can get another take. It's all done right at once, it happens and it's gone. It's a temporary thing by nature. Video is a vastly different medium. Recording something automatically makes it more permanent than a live stage show, which happens and then is gone. Musicians may do concerts all in one take, but I guarantee you when they were in the studio, they took several takes and then picked their favorites to go on the album. Video is a recorded art form that can be tweaked and played with after it's done. So while I see your point, I do feel it's kind of silly to try and apply the same concepts of a live stage show to recorded video. That being said, I'd really like to thank Mike for posting his feelings because it helped me understand the debate a little bit better. If you have any thoughts or feelings on jump cuts, please share them. I'd love to hear them, especially if you're in the I hate them camp. I just ask that we keep the conversation civil because comments that consist of nothing more than, oh, people who use jump cuts are so annoying, don't really add much to a discussion. Say bye, Toto. He can't talk, he's a stuffed animal. Jump cuts help keep the video entertaining by monitoring. Jump cuts help keep videos entertaining because they can monitor the. Jump cuts help keep videos entertaining because creators can monitor the pace of the video. Jump cuts help keep videos entertaining because creators can monitor the pace of the video by using them.